What's up, guys? Welcome back by this new video. Today I'm going to test a new Pokemon with a new fast move, Hippowdon. Hippowdon has gotten a new move, and that's Scent Attack. And yeah, I love it, just like a Mudshot with a combination of Dragon Breath thing. But at least Hippowdon got a ton of moves that embarrassed me a lot. So yeah, it surprised me a lot. And I choose to have a Weather Ball in rock form and Scorching Sense as moves. It could be Body Slam instead of the Weather Ball rock, but I choose for Weather Ball to make it a little bit more interesting, and because it hits super effective against flyers like Altaria. But further than that, it will be assisted by my Arctibax and the Drapion. So yeah, let's see how Hippowdon does in the Great League. So starting great against an Altaria, opponent shields us. First goes for a Sky Tech. I think Hippowdon is quite bulky. It's the female one. I don't know if there is some difference between those, but I think it's fine. This time I'm over farming, going for another Weather Ball. This will definitely hurt the opponent if it hits once. Going for another Weather Ball here. This may already KO the opponent. No, not at all. Yeah, I think Hippowdon did his job first, so I want to keep a shield because I think I can just Dragon Breath the Altaria down with my Arctibax perfectly. Yes. Which Pokemon will the opponent throw in? No, not an Azumarill. Switching into Drapion. I think that's a better response. Going for Crunch, hoping to get that defense drop. I really need that, at least. Crunch. No, nothing, unfortunately. Opponents will throw, I think, play rough, if I'm right. Okay, that quite hurts, but I can tank it. Going here for another Crunch. Seeing how this Crunch will deal against opponent. Oh, I got a defense drop, but somehow there's a sort of glitch in the Go Battle League. I see that they are not showing the drops or something. Okay, pretty interesting. Okay, I at least poison jabbed the opponent down. I will switch immediately into my Arctibax. Opponent went, I think, into a Galarian Stunfisk. That's not a good response, but I'm going for Icy Wind. Yeah, that lowers the opponent's attack, but it isn't showing that it's not very effective a move or something. So, quite interesting. I'm shielding this Rock Slide. To survive at least a Rock Slide, I have to make it to an Icy Wind here. And maybe if I will be lucky, I can make it to an Aqua Tail later with my Drapion. Opponent has to throw a move. He will throw the Rock Slide. No, that almost does nothing, or he just lowered it. I think that was the thing, but at least I'm going for the Dragon Breath farm down and winning this match because the opponent left the game. So somehow I won. But still, first match, Hippowdon did a great job. However, I thought that the Weather Ball will do a little bit more. But the other Weather Balls I only threw are from Pelipper, from Aurorus. I think those are all the Weather Balls I ever met, but okay. Ooh, right now we're seeing a new Pokemon. I think a Scent Attack. No, it is that the Scent Attack one? I think it's a Scent. Yes, it's a Scent Attack Furflu really like that he put that Pokemon in. Going for the Scorching Sands. I'm getting an attack drop. Ooh. But the opponent shielded it. I'll let it go. Make it a little bit interesting. But opponent has a Grass Knot that I didn't know. That opponent could have that move. Yeah, you know, I really want to hit my Scorching Sand. He will go for Body Slam? No, yes, Surf, okay. I'm not familiar with the moveset of Furfru yet, so... But that one will come in a future video. Go for another Scorching Sand. Opponent shields it, and he may just KO me here. Hippowdon did his job, so I'm going into Arctibax. Opponent is not very effective against me with all of his moves, so I will just Dragon Breath down. Hopefully his Grass Knot won't hurt me too much. No, that does absolutely nothing, so I can just tank that. Opponent will go for another Grass Knot, I expect. No, this time a Surf. It almost is the same amount of damage, so a nice Dragon Breath farm down. Opponent is throwing a Skarmory. I will throw first an Icy Wind here against opponent to lower his attack. Going into Drapion, opponent in the bag. It's a Whiscash. Ooh, that's not a good response, but I can crunch the opponent. Didn't got that defense drop, unfortunately. Going, to let this Mud Pump go. I think I can tank that. Yeah, pretty okay-ish. Going for another crunch here. Opponent still not an attack defense drop. I will let this Mud Pump go, but I think I will lose this match. At this point, I can only win if I can Dragon Breath that Whiscash down before he can make a move, but no, that's impossible. So I've lost. That's not good. Yeah, I will commit, because that Skarmory has too much HP left and I cannot do anything against it. So that's a really nice game from the opponent. And right now, let's hop then into the third match. 1 win to 1 lose. Going against Dandy Death. I think David has to be supposed, but we're starting pretty interesting. Hippowdon into a Lantern. Okay, luckily enough for us, it's not a Surf one. It's just a little bit faster than my Scorching Sands, but that's okay. I will let the first move Surf go. That does quite some damage. I can tank it. Going for Scorching Sands here. I don't know how much damage this will deal, but at least it got shielded. Going then for another Scorching Sands here. And after this one I will switch. Oh, it almost KO'd. And I'm making a beautiful catch on my Drapion. I could made a catch on my Arctibax to take that not very effective damage, but I think this is fine. Opponent is throwing a very nice Talonflame in. That means I will go here for the Aqua-Tail. That will deal okay amount of damage. I think I can make it to two of those Aqua-Tails. Going here for the first Aqua-Tail. Opponent will probably shield this one, maybe? No, yes. He does not have any shields left, so I can just go and Aqua-Tail him down here. So that's perfect. I got very nice rid of that Pokemon. Opponent in the back is a Skeledirge. Pretty interesting one. Going for a very nice Dragon Claw from my Arctibax. Does not do much amount of damage, but it does at least good enough. Yeah, I will let this go. It will be the Disarming Voice that KOs me. Super effective. Going into Hippowdon. And I'm nicely sent attacking him down. He has still his lantern with a sliverage of HP left, but I can very easily KO him with that. And that results into a very nice win for me. So right now into the fourth match. We are going, we're having 2 wins into 1 lose, so it goes pretty great, I have to say. We're starting against just a regular Raichu. I can definitely stay in here. It's a Charmer, not a problem at all. I will go for the first bait with Hippowdon, going for the Weather Ball. Opponent will definitely shield. He has to. Opponent switches into a Water Gun Lantern, pretty interesting. I'm going for the Scorching Sands. And opponent just lets it go. No way. Going into Arctibax, so I can just tank all of his moves. He isn't even throwing a move. No way. Opponent will return into his Raichu, I think. Going for 2 Dragon Breaths, then making it to an Icy Wind to lower that attack. Opponent nicely shields. He had to do that. Maybe he will go for a Wild Charge, we will see. But I can just let this go. No, it's a Brick Break. Oh yeah, that Raichu has Brick Break right now. Going for a very nice Dragon Claw that will be able to KO the opponent's Raichu. An opponent in the back has an Hisuian Electrode. Entire electric team. Okay, that's pretty interesting, let's say that. I think I didn't even need my my Drapion in this match. I'll go here for the Scorching Sands. Yeah, I think I have to take my Drapion, unfortunately, into this match. So going for Scorching Sands did a tremendous amount of damage. Opponent is going for a move. I will just shield, why not? It's why an Energy Ball? Opponent will commit, or he just left. Okay, that's also a possibility. So I've really nice won this match. Yeah, so let's continue into the last match of the first week. And it goes pretty great, in my opinion. Against CGLFC or something, I think. We starting great against a Skeledirge. Opponent switches into Laurentis. I will go for a little move here. Just a little Weather Ball. Opponent just lets it go. Perfect. Not a problem. Going into Drapion. Opponent will go, I think, for... No, not a superpower. Okay. He went just for the not very effective damage. Yeah, this will be a superpower, definitely. It has to be, at least. Yes, there's the superpower. I know I can just Aquatail already down, so why not just do that? At this point, this Aquatail will be able to KO that. No, not yet. No! Okay. That's unfortunate. I thought it will be able to KO, but probably not. That leaves us with a little bit of damage here against us. Not really a problem, but still. I'm going for an Aquatail. Could go for the crunch. Maybe right now going for the crunch. Why not? Opponent has to shield it, otherwise he's dead. And he KO'd me. Getting that defense felt very important. Opponent goes into a Ferrothorn in the back. That's not a really comfortable Pokemon, but opponent commits the match. That means he hasn't got that Mirror Shot move probably. And I nicely have won this match. Without real problems. So 4 wins at the end. Pretty nice. 6 rare candies, really need those because I hatched today a Charcadet. So yeah. This Wooloo, no, I don't really need it. Claiming my rank. Maybe we'll be today rank 18, maybe, with a little bit of luck, but we will see. Anyway, let's hop right now into the second match. And guys, this month I really want to make it to 400 subscribers, but I can only do that with your help. So definitely press that like and subscribe button to help my channel even more grow. And yeah, let's hop into the first match of the second streak. Hippowdon against Chargebug, but the opponent switched into a Lickitung. I don't really care about that. My entire team is pretty great against Chargebug. Opponent goes just for the body slam. I will make more. I'll generate some energy here. Switching then into Drapion, making a beautiful catch. I really like my catches here and there. Opponent goes for body slam, that's fine. I think I will throw one crunch and just see how the opponent will respond to this. Crunch, almost KOs that. Lickitung getting a defense though. That's also very interesting. Body slam, not a problem. And I'm nicely poison stinging him down. Opponent goes into his Chargebug. I'm going straight for the crunch. Hopefully this time getting another defense drop. No, I'm not getting it. But that's fine. Going for another crunch. Opponent has to start shielding right now. Going for the crunch. Opponent shields. I think I'm unlucky to make it just yet to an Aquatail. That's fine. Going into my Arctibax. I think that's the best response for right now. X Scissor. I can tank that. Going to tank it once again. I think opponent has to make it to 2 more Volt Switches to make it to another X Scissor. Do I want to shield? Problem is I don't know what the opponent has in the back. I will let it go. It's all up to Hippowdon. No, he has a Shadow Quagsire in the back. Oh, that's unlucky. No. Going for Scorching Sands. That does some nice amount of damage. Going here for the bait with the Weather Ball. I think that's solid to go for. Opponent nicely shields. I got that attack drop on him. That makes it maybe a little bit better. I don't know. Opponent Aquatail, I'm shielding it. I have to. Opponent has another Aquatail ready. I have to make it to a Scorching Sands to win. But this is the very spammy Shadow Quagsire. And I can just outpace him. It was lucky that I saved up my 2 shields. And somehow made the right decision. And I can just very easily attack that Chargebug down and making another win. Actually, I really enjoy Hippowdon, honestly, right now. It's a pretty fun Pokemon to use. Hopping into the second match of the second streak. And, yeah. I think my safe switch into a Drapion is pretty decent as well. But yeah, right now, Hippowdon into a Poliwrath. Ooh, Poliwrath is still one Pokemon that's a little bit of a core breaker for my team. At least I can make it to a Scorching Sands before he can do anything, so that's very comfortable for me. I can switch. That's amazing. Opponent got that attack drop from that Scorching Sands, really nice. That means I can just let my Drapion go. I don't need to shield that Scald. No, it's just an Icy Wind. Okay. Opponent throws into a Charger Bug. That means I'm going for the Crunch, hopefully getting that defense drop, if I'm lucky. But you'll see, Crunch. No, didn't was lucky this time. Opponent, I think, goes for Discharge. No, X-Scissor. Oh yeah, that's can do as well something, because I'm dark as well. Going for the Crunch. Seeing how this one will deal. Yeah, this is pretty hard. I think I will go into Hippowdon. Opponents will definitely go for. I wanted to. No, I think I messed up. I didn't needed to switch into my Arctibax. I think at least. Opponent is throwing Poliwrath in. I can't just Dragon Breath him down. No way. That's amazing. Opponent in the back has a Tentacruel, going for that Icy Wind to lowering his attack down. This could end quite interesting. If I'm right, I can make to a Dragon Claw. No, why? Oh, no way. Even with that lag that you probably saw, I can make to a Dragon Claw. No way. That's amazing. Yeah, it could be an Acid Spray, but I'm not risking anything this game. It's the Acid Spray. Totally fine. Going just for the Weather Ball. Opponent has to shield at least. Going for another Weather Ball, and Hippowdon just does it once again. Just amazing how this thing is. I really enjoy it. Yeah, and the fun thing is that this was my best Hippowdon that I had. Just a very nice shiny one. But yeah, this is not flexing. Most people already have the Hippowdon complete. I don't know if people have the male and female one complete, but I think male are more rare to get shiny than the female. I don't know. But right now into a Golbat. That's not a very good response, or at least a very good Pokemon to see. But I can definitely stay in here. I'll go and start with a Weather Ball. That gets shielded. Okay. Didn't expect that. Opponent. Will she throw a Poison Fang? She goes for the Poison Fang. Okay. Pretty interesting. I can stay in here for a while. Going for another one of those Weather Balls. This one won't be shielded. That's very nice. That means I can go for maybe a snipe with my Arctibax. I will let this move go. I don't really care if this will be a Shadow Ball. I can tank. She's staying in. She had to switch. Which Pokemon will she bring? She goes for Unova Stunfisk. Okay, I don't know why. We see him. that Pokemon, but okay. Icy Wind. Opponent just shielded it. I think this is a little bit crazy, this match, but okay. Still, maybe a little bit early battles. Just all starting in the ace. Switching into Hippowdon. I will... I will shield, why not? Going for a very nice Scorching Sands here. It almost gets rid of that Unova Stunfisk. Yeah, she has in the bag and... Oh, I expected a Trevenant, but it's probably an Decidueye. Okay. Going for the Crunch, that will deal for super effective damage because of the Ghost typing. And that almost KOs. She goes for a move, but I don't need the shield anymore. And that will result into a win once again. But Frenzy Plant still did quite some damage against my Drapion. But yeah, really nice. I think I made once again, for the first time this season, a pretty decent team. Or people are just bad. Or I'm just so good. I don't know. But hopping into... I lost the counting. I think 4th match of the 2nd streak, I think. Starting Hippowdon into Wishcash. Okay, here it is starting a little bit bad with a lead. Yeah, I have to shield its Scald, hopefully not getting an attack drop. No, that's luck. I was very lucky here. Going for a Scorching Sands. Seeing how the opponent will respond to it. Scorching Sands does some quite a nice amount of damage. I'm going to shield this move. It will be a Scald, that's fine. Opponent is switching into a Charger Bug, that's fine. I'm going for a very nice Scorching Sands here. Oh, maybe I had to go for the Weather Ball. But anyway, opponent shields it very nicely. Going into Arctibax. Arctibax can tank 2 of those X-Scissors, so not a problem at all. I got rid of all of the opponent's shields, so that's very nice. Opponent will go for another X-Scissor. And then he has to make 2 more Volt Switches to make it to another X-Scissor. So just before he will throw a move, I'm going for the Icy Wind. I don't know if this Icy Wind will already KO that Charger Bug, but we will see. It will, okay. Perfect, which Pokemon will the opponent bring in? We're seeing Shadow Charizard. Ooh, that's an awful one. Going into Dragon Claw, opponent shields. Oh, he had the shield, okay. And I'm going for the Weather Ball. Finally, Weather Ball is useful in this match. No way. Weather Ball absolutely destroys the Charizard. No way. Opponent goes for a Mud Bump here. But that's pretty useless. I can just tank it without problems. At least one Mud Bump. I'm going for the Aquatail. A boosted Aquatail with 5 that deals 5 more. Yeah, it's 5 more damage, powerful, I think, or more power. Yeah, I don't know how to say it, but at least it deals more damage a little bit, slightly. So yeah, I won once again. And this was a pretty difficult one, but it was very nice that he switched into his Charizard, and I had a Weather Ball ready. Otherwise, I will be absolutely destroyed by that Blast Burn from that Shadow Charizard. So yeah, very lucky. Into the last match of the 2nd streak against Sheridan, going Hippowdon into Shadow Dragonair. I will switch into my Arctibax. That's some better response in this battle's opponent. Oof. Goes into a Registeel. That's not good. But that means I can go for quite a farm, maybe with my Hippowdon later. Going at least for Icy Winds. Yeah, opponents will go for the Focus Blast here. That means I somehow sacrificed my Arctibax that I didn't really want to sacrifice. But anyway, I'm going into Hippowdon. Opponent makes it to a move. I don't know, I think, yeah, I will let one go, one Focus Blast. But still does quite an absurd amount of damage. Going here for the Scorching Sands. Seeing how the opponent will respond to it. Okay, it KOs that Registeel. Opponent will return to his Shadow Dragonair. That means I'm going here for a bait with my Weather Ball, seeing if the opponent will shield. Yes, he is shielding, no way. Going and switching into my Drapion. Opponent goes into a Gligar, but Aquatail I have. That deals more damage. I don't know if I can two-shot him. I think just barely not. No, not yet. But that's fine. Going for another Aquatail. Maybe opponent will shield. Maybe. We will see. Going for Aquatail. Opponent shields it very nicely. Unfortunately enough, I have to shield once here. To not die by... Oh, opponent baits with an Aerial Ace. At least I'm going for an Aquatail. Okay, this is just completely focusing in the match. Okay, he is allowed to KO me with his dick. I think I have... Our switch timers are misaligned, so I can just stay in here. Okay, opponent is throwing a Shadow Dragonair. Just returns with it. But honestly, I don't know if I can outpace that opponent's Gligar and KOing with my Scent Attack. It will be very close, that one. Going for Scorching Sands that KOs the Shadow Dragonair. Will I be able to KO that Gligar? Yes, I can. No way. Did I just win all the matches in the second streak? I don't know. Yes, I've won all the matches. And getting, oh, pretty interesting one. Alolan Marowak as a reward. But yeah, we won an entire streak. Wow, that almost never happens. Alolan Marowak, yeah, and I don't really need it. Claiming my rank at least. We are, yeah, I just have nothing to say. Just very good, Hippowdon. And I'm really a fan of those Scent Attacks. So hopefully next season more Pokemon will be able to learn Scent Attack. But yeah, right now, Hippowdon against, Furligator with the new Shadow Claw move. That means I will switch straight into Drapion. Opponent goes as a response to an Annihilape. I can stay in here. Yeah, I definitely have to win the switch. I have no other choice. Going for Crunch. That did some nice amount of damage. I think this will be only an Ice Punch, so I can let it go. I think if I'm right, I can make it to a back-to-back Aquatail. Winning the CMP very nicely. That I can win that one. Going for Aquatail. Opponent nicely shields. Going for Crunch. That deals a little slightly more damage. So I will be able to KO that Annihilape here. Okay, opponent shields. Getting at least that yeah, that defense fill, but this will be pretty difficult because I have two Pokemon that are quite weak against an any lape. I will let this move go. That will definitely hurt a little bit. I have to shield it. This one, I will shield once, and then completely trust in my Arctibax. Going for the Scorching Sands. I have to do it. No other option. It does at least some massive damage. Getting it an attack drop, really nice. I don't know how fast the Shadow Claw can generate. I think I will just let it go. Hopefully it's not the Ice Beam. It's the Ice Beam. Okay. That's quite annoying, but at least I can go for the Dragon Breath farm down. Opponent may return to his Annihilape to deal 2 counters against me. Opponent in the back has some kind of electric type. I don't know which one yet, but at least I'm going for an Icy Wind to lower that attack. Oh, it's in Christmas Raichu, and opponent commits. Okay, I don't know why in Christmas Raichu and not something like an Ampharos or Alolan Raichu, maybe Charjabug, but yeah, every Pokemon has its own thing. Let's say that. But I won once again. Right now I only lost 1 match. So that's quite incredible. We're going against Angie Joy. Starting Hippowdon into Shadow Whiscash. Ooh. That could be quite annoying. I will do just the same like I did in other matches. Shielding the first Scald. No, I got an attack drop. Switching, making this catch on Arctibax, just doing it a little bit more differently this time because I got that attack drop. Scald, not again an attack drop. Oh, I'm unlucky this match, I see. Going for an Icy Wind to lower her attack down. She shields! No way. Oh my gosh, that's amazing that she just shielded that move. She's probably not familiar to Arctibax moveset. No, I cannot make it to another move. Yeah, I have saved some energy under my Hippowdon, so I don't really want to throw that energy. She will go for Drill Run. No, she baits with an Icy Wind first. I think I can tank a Drill Run just barely. Yes. No, we're seeing the return. Oh no, that's a problem. We're seeing the return of Whiscash. I'm making at least 2 back-to-back crunch, so maybe she has to shield it. Switching into Hippowdon and going for the Sand attack farm down. Perfect. Will she return with her Dewgong? I don't know. No, she goes into, I think, a Cresselia I saw. That means I am going here for a Scorching Sands. Back-to-back one. But problem is Cresselia is just a tanky Pokemon. It will be pretty hard to KO that one. So I'm going for another Scorching Sands. I have to shield this move. No other choice. To shield this Grass Knot because I didn't get lucky with that attack drop. Going for a Weather Ball. See, yeah, maybe I had to go for Scorching Sands instead. No way! Oh my gosh, I'm making that catch on my Drapion. No way that I did that. Okay, I can still win it. Four more things and I 1, 2, 3. Right now I have to throw. Oh my gosh. How I made that incredible catch. Going for the weather ball. That KO's that dugong. This will be a race. I can make it to the Scorching Sands. Will it be enough? Because Scorcellion is a pretty tanky one. No way. Amazing. I've won. No way. I honestly don't even know how I'm doing this. But I just pressed the Drapion and I've won. So yeah, into the third match of the third streak. It's just amazing. Because this opponent was really difficult. Well, yeah, it has 2 core breakers or something like that. Oh no, not again a Shadow Wish Cache. I cannot do it once again. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 times. I will shield this one. If I'm getting that attack drop, I will switch. He goes for Scald. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means I can throw in a very nice Scorching Sands against the opponent. Opponent nicely shields. Oh, it was on the CMP. Okay, so this time it will be 6. Oh, opponent Mud Bomb baits me. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 more and then I have to switch. Going here for a Scorching Sands. Switching, no way, making once again that catch. This video is just catching. And completely catching all those moves. Scald, nice catching from me on my Arctibax. Unfortunately, getting that attack drop. But yeah, I cannot do much against it. This was my best result. Or at least response to do. Opponent goes for Ice Punch. I can at least make it to a little Tranquil. I don't know if that will help me further in this battle, but yeah. I don't want to get hit by an Ice Punch, and that Alolan Sand Slash will generate this energy absolutely just super fast. So yeah, it will be quite difficult. Opponent goes for Ice Punch. Can tank it. I will go for a Aqua Tail and then just see how much, yeah, HP the opponent has left. No, I cannot go for the Sand Attack. Farm down. And I won't risk it. But I can at least win the CMP nicely. And I will be able to KO that Shadow Alolan Sand Slash very nicely. I'm switching into a Hippowdon. And I can go for the Scorching Sands here before the opponent makes it to potential Mud Bomb or Scald move. But you always need to count in this game. Right now opponent has a Shadow Golbat. That means I have to go here for a Weather Ball. That deals super effective damage, very nice. Opponent has to throw a Shadow Ball to KO, otherwise he will be dead, I think. He goes for the poison thing, huge risk. And that risk will be a punishment because I can go for another Weather Ball and KOing the opponent and making my 3rd win of the 3rd match of the 3rd streak. Wow, just amazing. We already have got 12 wins out of 13 matches. There's just no way that I'm doing this. But into the 4th match of the 3rd streak. Going against Dom James, 1995. Hippowdon against... no way, the Charizard. No way. It's a Fire Spin one. Pretty interesting. Opponent goes into a Wish Cache. I will throw first at first, and just a Scorching Sands, maybe to get an attack lowerness would be nice. But then making a beautiful catch on my Arctibax. Oh, if this will be a Scald, there's just no way. No, it's just a Mud Pump, okay. But I can tank 10 Mud Pumps, so that's not really a problem for me. I will tank this Mud Pump. Next one, still not really a problem. This time it's 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just before he makes it to the Mud Pump, I'm going for the Dragon Claw to KO that Wishcash. And I will be. Very nice. Opponent returns into his Charizard, but I'm unable to make it to an Icy Wind, so I have to go for a very simple Dragon Claw. That gets shielded. Yeah, Hippowdon or the Drapion. I think Drapion has more coverage against other Pokemon in the bag. So I'm just going into my Hippowdon. I think that's maybe a better one. 1, 2, 3, 4. He made it to, I think, a potential Dragon Claw. So I'm going for a very nice Weather Ball. Opponent nicely shields it. No, I can make it to another Weather Ball. Yeah, because opponent has a Fire Spin Charizard instead of just the Dragon Breath or the Wing Attack one. It's just pretty terrible. With opponent in the bag. Oh my gosh, there's the Lantern. That results into a win for me. Because I will shield it. Yeah. I've won once again. Because he is unable to KO my Drapion as well. Going for the Scorching Sands. It does massive damage. Maybe I can already make it to a Weather Ball. Yes! No way, this Hippowdon is just amazing with Scent Attack. Amazing, I love it. Weather Ball KOs the Lantern and... wow. Incredible, I have to say. So, let's hop into the last match of this video. We are not even having to need a lose count. So already 13 wins out of 40 matches, maybe 14 wins. But we will see. We're going Hippowdon into Chestnut. That could be a terrible one. Oh no, I have to switch into Arctibax. She will definitely go here for the superpower. That results that I have to shield. So she can switch safely into, I don't know why a Wishcash, but it's okay. I'll go here for the Icy Wind to lower her attack down. Only one stage, but that's fine. I can let that Mud Pump go. I know it's from a Shadow Wishcash, but no, it's a Scald. Ooh, she wants to lower my attack, but she fails with that. I can tank a move, so I will just let it go. Just barely. But I have an Icy Wind ready to launch. So why not just do that? Icy Wind will deal quite some damage against the opponent. She shields it very nicely. That leaves me with a switch advantage. Very nice one. Switching into Drapion. That's the best Pokemon here. Opponent goes into Skarmory. That's not a good Pokemon. I think Scorching Sands, even if it is one stage not very effective, I think it still does more damage than a Weather Ball. I got lucky with that attack drop. That means I can let this attack go. Hopefully it's Sky Attack, yes. But it did quite some damage. Going for a Weather Ball. Just a simple one. I expected that it would deal a little bit more amount of damage, but unfortunately it did not. Going here for a weather ball. Opponent shields. I can make it to the crunch. No way. Whew. Very stressful game, I have to say. Crunch. KOs. The Skarmory. I think this will be only a Frenzy Plant, so I will let it go. It's the Frenzy Plant that still does quite some damage, to be honest. If I'm making it to a back-to-back Equatil, I think I've won. So no way that I will win it. Equatil does not deal a huge amount of damage. I have to shield it. Hopefully Chestnut isn't able to make it to a back-to-back yet. But I don't know. Frenzy Plant, I'm shielding it. And I can make it to an Equatil once again. No way that I've won this once again. Ooh. Just an amazing video. 14 wins out of 15 matches. It's just incredible. I think I never had that already in a video. Maybe once, but just amazing. Getting a Phantom as a reward. Maybe if the Great League will return a little bit later, this team will be the best. I think it has to. Getting a Phantom as reward, I don't really need it. Then claiming even more starters that I really need. And rank 18. Incredible, I have to say. Yeah, my opinion about Hippowdon, it's amazing. I love the scent attack, I love the Scorching Sands. I think still that maybe Weather Ball is better than Body Slam. I don't know, maybe Body Slam is better, but at least if you see some Charizards, then Weather Ball is better. And maybe against some Ice types. Yeah, we didn't saw a Frostless, so I couldn't really let you see how much damage that will do. But yeah, it's just incredible Pokemon, and I finally made a very awesome team with my Drapion and Arctibax as assistants. But yeah, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I recommend definitely use Hippowdon and this team. It's just amazing, incredible, and didn't expect it. And yeah, I made very nice sketches. Press that like and subscribe button because it helps me reach that 400 subscribers by the end of this month. Hopefully you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video, and I think that will be the Spring Cup. So stay tuned for that, and see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.